employees and families of Session Lonavala. A warm welcome to all of you. We have gathered here for a talk on Principles of Healthy Lifestyle by a renowned Ayurvedic practitioner, Dr. Sundar Perumall. The long and illustrious career profile of today's speaker is difficult to summarize in short. So I'll try to keep it as short as I can. Dr. Sundar Perumall hails from Visakhapatnam, where he is currently running a 40-bedded Ayurvedic hospital named Arogyadhatri Ayurveda Research Institute at Kodur village and an Ayurvedic Panchakarma clinic at Murlinagar, Visakhapatnam. He is the National Coordination Committee member of AICTE, All India Council for Technical Education, and is the coordinator of Health Syllabus Committee, which has formulated Holistic Human Health course for engineering students. He also conducts pre-residential health workshops every month to contribute towards a healthy society. He is the co-founder of Center for Holistic Development of Human Consciousness, which conducts workshops to help people achieve happiness, harmony, and prosperity in all aspects of life. He completed his BAMS from Dr. NRS Government Ayurvedic Medical College, Vijayawada, MD from Dr. BRKR Ayurveda College, Hyderabad, and MSc Psychology from SV University, Tirupati. Is a Sanskrit scholar and Vice President of Samskrita Bharati, Andhra Pradesh, an organization which teaches Sanskrit language to everyone free of cost. He utilizes social media to create short films and videos to educate people about principles of positive health in an entertaining way. He states that his purpose of life is bringing human society close to Mother Nature to achieve holistic human health. So, without any further delay, now I call upon stage Dr. Sundar Perumall to deliver his talk.
So, today I am going to discuss about universal health principles. I call them universal because they are same for every one of us. They don't change from person to person, place to place, and time to time. They are universal, they are true for us, for every one of us right now. They were true before and they will be true forever. But just because I am saying they are universal, don't take them for granted. Whatever I am speaking today, take them as proposals. Proposals which will give you an insight into holistic health principles. Proposals, if you think they are scientific, they are logical, you can utilize them to design your own healthy lifestyle and put these principles into practice. And if you feel that these are working, then you can continue with them and also spread this knowledge to others. We have seen a very dark phase of human history during this COVID pandemic. So many people are suffering even today, even because of some vaccines, some side effects of COVID, and human beings are afraid, what if such pandemic happens one more time? What if a more powerful virus or bacteria comes again? What will happen? How can I stay healthy? So there is an interesting observation, a scientific observation, which says that the corona pandemic affected those people very badly who were already suffering with lifestyle disorders. Those were the people who were on ventilators, or those were the people who lost life. And even before corona pandemic, lifestyle disorders are responsible for more than 70% of the global deaths. So can you name a few lifestyle disorders? Obesity. Few lifestyle disorders, names? Diabetes, hypertension, thyroid. See, lifestyle disorders are those diseases we acquire if we are not eating in time, not sleeping in time, not waking up in time, not doing physical activity, exposing our body to extreme mental stress, irritation, anger, fear, and also exposing our body to pollution. So all these things, ultimately bad food, bad lifestyle, all these things will manufacture lifestyle disorders. These are not due to some virus or bacteria. These are the diseases which we manufacture in our own body due to our bad lifestyle. Okay? So WHO says that 70% of global deaths are due to lifestyle disorders, and those people who have lifestyle disorders are having very less immunity, due to which they are prone to more and more infections like corona and other serious diseases. And WHO says there are some factors behind these lifestyle disorders, like rapid unplanned urbanization, globalization of unhealthy lifestyle, unhealthy diet, lack of physical activity. And solution to this huge problem called lifestyle disorders, according to World Health Organization, is like strengthening early detection and timely treatment. World Health Organization says that we need to screen each and every human being for every 6 months. All the body parts have to be screened, blood tests, x-rays, scans, MRIs, all these things, and detect the disease, lifestyle disease, whether it is hypertension or obesity or diabetes or cancer, detect it in an early stage and treat it early. And World Health Organization is planning to reduce the mortality due to lifestyle disorders by 25% reduction by 2025 and 33% reduction by 2030. But do you think this plan is okay? Screening each and every human being on the planet Earth for every 6 months, all the tests for every one of us. Just imagine India. We wanted to do COVID tests for every one of us. It was so difficult. Can we do all the tests for everyone every 6 months? Is it possible? It's not possible, right? There are some countries where it is possible. There are some rich countries where there is medical infrastructure, all the facilities, diagnostic procedures and all the medical infrastructure to treat early for all the people. Let us see how those countries are faring. So in developing countries like India, people are dying, and the deaths due to lifestyle disorders are 70% of deaths are due to lifestyle disorders in developing countries like India. Whereas in rich countries, European countries, Western countries, where they have enough infrastructure, less population, more money, more facilities, there people are dying more. 88% of deaths are due to lifestyle disorders in developed countries. So this plan to screen everyone and treat early is not working in those countries also. So then what is the solution? How can we tackle this lifestyle disorders problem? Tomorrow we can't afford to stay for 2 more years at home in lockdown if another virus or bacteria comes bigger than coronavirus. So what is the solution? Solution is very simple. Very, very simple. Following a healthy lifestyle. So we need to get this knowledge, assimilate this knowledge from all the systems working towards preserving the health of a healthy person, and implement this knowledge in designing a healthy lifestyle. But the problem here is, in an education system where a child is entering at the age of 3 years and coming out of the education system at around 25 years, more than 20 years a child is spending in education system. Do you think the child who comes out of the education system is capable enough to protect his own body, his own family from diseases? Is he having enough knowledge to keep himself away from medicines, away from doctors, away from hospitals? Is our education system giving enough knowledge so that every one of us can protect ourselves? Everyone nowadays want to stay healthy, do something to stay healthy, do something to keep their immunity strong. But the problem is, we get information about health from social media, from Facebook, YouTube, WhatsApp, and there is a lot of information which is half-baked. It is more like do's and don'ts, rules and regulations. Do this, do that, follow this lifestyle, follow this diet, take this decoction, take this kadha, take these pills, follow this diet regimen, and you will become healthy. But the problem is, this information is half-baked, and the same information which might work for me will not be working for you. A glass of orange juice can be refreshing and energizing for me. The same glass of orange juice can induce acidity and heartburn for another person. So this half-baked information is doing more harm than good. We don't need such rules and regulations, do's and don'ts. We need comprehensive knowledge. We need an education system which will enable the student to understand these universal health principles and help him design his own tailor-made healthy lifestyle. This is the need of the hour. So that is the reason why we have formulated this course called Holistic Human Health. So this course is a part of student induction program for all the engineering students in the first year. 21 days there will be student induction program. There are 9 modules, out of which second module is Holistic Human Health. It is compulsory for all the first year engineering students. Within 1 or 2 years it will be, it will be compulsory for all the around 15,000 engineering colleges. It will be compulsory. So the health module is about 42 hours, in which around 18 hours is a practical sessions and remaining hours is theoretical part. So this is right now already we have written the book and the syllabus is there. The courses are available online also in the Swayam portal. But we want to spread this to other institutions, like it's only for engineering colleges right now. Even from the school level we want to bring this knowledge into the education system. But what about people who have already completed their education? They came out without this knowledge. For them we are conducting these health workshops. So this is the scope of holistic human health. This is a nutshell of what we teach in this entire syllabus. So the yellow part is the understanding part. So basic foundation for this entire knowledge is understanding that human being is not just this body. Human being is a coexistence of body and self. Because this awareness is not present, many people think that human being, I means my body only. We need to understand that the needs of the body are different and needs of the self are different. When I say me, this, my watch, my shirt, my shoes, my body, so there is someone who is claiming the body as his body, the owner of this body. That's me and my body. We need to understand that the needs of the body are different, needs of the self are different. When we get confused and think that myself means my own body, and when I want to be happy, I have to fulfill the needs of my body, and from the fulfilling the needs of my body I'll get happiness. If we think that is true, then there lies the root cause for all the diseases. Because the needs of the body are some physical facilities like food, shelter, like certain things to nourish your body, certain things to protect your body, and certain things for rightly utilizing your body. For example, I have this microphone which is helping me speak without hurting my throat. I am using this projector. I am using so many things. These are all there for my convenience. All are the needs of my body. But when we think that the needs of the body will give me happiness, if I think that my food will give me happiness, my clothes will give me happiness, and I get confused, and I try to get, we need continuous happiness, right? So when I think that the source of happiness is food, I eat and overeat, and I generate diseases. Similarly, many physical facilities are being abused to get happiness, which is resulting into diseases. Needs of the self are different. We get happiness when we have feelings like respect, trust, empathy, gratitude, reverence, and so many other things like mamata, vatsalya, so many feelings which are there, which are when you have those feelings in you and when you express with others, then you feel happy. You get happiness from various other sources, not from those physical facilities which are meant to protect, nourish and rightly utilize your body. So when you get confused that you are your body and you derive happiness from the needs of the body, then you get diseases. So the fundamental thing is to understand that you are different from your body. Your body is a wonderful tool. You have to protect it and utilize it to reach the purpose of your life. So there are some indicators of health which will help you understand whether you are healthy or not. So the entire holistic human health course will enable you to understand what body is trying to speak with you. Body gives you signals. It tries to tell you everything which is happening inside. But unfortunately, no one taught us how to understand what body is trying to communicate with you. So this course is about learning the art of communication with your own body, so that you can understand what's happening inside your body, so that you can take a right decision to protect your body in a right way, to utilize your body in a right way. So you don't need diagnostic techniques to understand whether you are healthy or not. Yearly checkup, health checkup, you don't need that. You can just observe your body, and body will tell you everything. If you listen properly, it will reveal all its secrets in ecstasy. It will tell you everything. Then we need to understand what is the purpose of health. Then we need to understand the harmony which is already there, which we have to maintain without disturbing, so that we stay always healthy. And we should also understand principles governing the body. Then the blue part comes, where we put these principles into practice in our day-to-day life to stay healthy. There are two parts: keeping the body and self in harmony, and returning back to harmony of health. So how to stay healthy always, that is the first part. Second part, whenever there is a small deviation, body tries to tell you, see, this something is wrong. If it continues tomorrow, after some time, you will get a disease. Long before the actual manifestation of the disease, body will try to warn you. If you are vigilant enough, if you are knowledgeable enough, you will understand what body is trying to tell you, and you will just change your lifestyle, change your diet, and prevent those diseases from manifesting. So that is the second part. And there are so many other things which we will discuss today. Because we have less time, we'll briefly touch upon all these things, and I will also tell you how to gain more knowledge by attending online and offline workshops. So how do you know whether you are healthy or not? So your body is healthy. How do you know? All the organs and organ systems are working properly, like digestion is happening properly, excretion is happening properly, respiration, circulation, all are happening properly. How do we know? Let us examine. And how do you know that you are healthy? Please understand that your body's health is different and your health is different. Health of self, like if you are happy always, if you are prosperous always, feeling of prosperity. Prosperity is like feeling of having more than what you require. You know, there was a show called Satyameva Jayate by Amir Khan. He has invited the chairman of Medical Council of India, and the one who was before the chairman, before the present person, was arrested by Income Tax Department and CBI red-handed when he was taking bribe, 3 crores of bribe from a medical college. He is supposed to punish all the doctors who are doing wrong things, but he got arrested because he was taking 3 crores of bribe. And when Income Tax Department have raided, they found 1800 kilos of gold from the house of this chairman of Medical Council of India. So he doesn't know what to do with the money. He has converted into gold, hid it, and again he took 3 crores bribe. So he is not having the feeling of prosperity. When you don't have the feeling of prosperity, you will be under deprivation and you are not healthy at all. So if your self is healthy, then you will have the feeling of happiness and prosperity, self-regulation, control over your mind, control over your body. Whatever you want to do, you will be able to do. And there will be a feeling of coexistence between you and your body, between you and your family members, between you and your society, between you and your mother nature. Then you are healthy. How do we know whether we are healthy or not? Let us examine. There are some few observations you can make to understand whether you are healthy or not. You can observe your breath pattern. I'll tell you how to observe it properly in next few slides. You can observe your hunger, you can observe your thirst, you can observe whether your body is strong or weak, flexible or rigid. Is it able to withstand physical strain? Able to withstand change in temperature, change in seasons? And also, you can observe yourself, whether you are feeling enthusiastic or lethargic whenever you want to perform a new task, how you are reacting to stress. Are you facing challenges or running away from the challenges? Are you feeling prosperous or deprived? When you interact with others, is there fear or trust, superiority or inferiority, or feeling of equalness? How is your relationship with others? Good and cordial relationships or bad relationships? All these things will tell you whether you are healthy or not. Because health is not just physical health. The very definition of health according to World Health Organization is health is a state of physical, mental, social and spiritual well-being, not absence of disease or infirmity. Physically you are healthy, mentally also healthy, but your relationships are bad with your family members, with the colleagues, with your friends, with your relatives, then you are not healthy. You don't know what is the purpose of your life and you are just wandering like this, you are not healthy. This is a new definition according to World Health Organization. So there are few questions you can ask yourself, like how is my digestion after eating food? Am I feeling light, energized or heavy, bloated, weak, dull? If you are feeling like that, you are not healthy. Is my appetite good at all times, or sometimes I am hungry, sometimes I am not? Can I feel, can I fall asleep immediately after lying down? Can I jump out of my bed immediately after waking up? Then I am healthy, otherwise not. All my sense organs are functioning properly, then I am healthy, otherwise I am not. Elimination of waste, bowel movement, elimination of waste, urine, perspiration. See, nowadays perspiration is considered as a taboo. Once upon a time, pasina, so it was a great thing. When you do a lot of work and sweating comes, it's a great thing. Nowadays, because many people have a bad odor from the perspiration, they are trying to seal the sweat glands by applying deodorants directly on the skin. Body is trying to tell you that there is a loaded toxins inside your body. You have to remove them. Stop loading the body with toxins. Please stop, and it is trying to communicate with you in the form of bad odor through the perspiration. But you are not listening to it. You are trying to stop the perspiration, which is bad. Healthy ratio of muscles, bone, fat tissue, not overweight and not emaciated. And your natural strength and immunity is maintained. Even if someone is having a fever or cough or cold, you are not catching it easily. Then you are healthy. Your skin color, texture, temperature, all these things will tell you. Suddenly it becomes pale or dark or hot or cold or oily or dry. It is something is bad. Body is trying to tell you. Your ability to withstand physical activities, to withstand hot and cold atmosphere, withstand changes in season, your ability to focus and concentrate at one task at a hand, razor sharp focus, undivided attention to whatever task is at hand. If you are able to do it, then you are healthy. If you have the peace and contentment in self, if you have good and cordial relationships with your family, friends, colleagues and relatives. So there is a small questionnaire called Health Assessment Questionnaire, in which we have 25 questions. We will try to share this questionnaire with you people. You can just answer all these questions with yes or no, and according to the score you will be able to assess whether you are healthy or not. This is comprehensive health, not just physical health. It's a state of physical, mental, social and spiritual well-being according to World Health Organization. We'll share this questionnaire with you people. Okay, but what is the purpose of health? Many people think that achieving a zero size or six-pack or getting an Olympic medal or looking good, is that the purpose of health? See, we all are born here to achieve something, do something, contribute to the society in some or other way. And the body is a wonderful tool for that. So the purpose of holistic human health is to enable you with enough knowledge so that you will be able to utilize your body to reach the purpose of your life. So if we get confused, then we use wrong methods to achieve that mystical zero size or six pack without understanding its complications. So let us dive deeper into the application part. So let me tell you a small joke. My uncle who resides in Hyderabad, he is having a memory problem. And he attended a memory training institute because he has difficulty in recollecting names. So he went to the institute, he came back after 1 month, he called me, told me that it's a great institute. So I went to his house and asked him how was the workshop. He said, fantastic. They teach us so many techniques to recollect anything, any name. You should also attend. Then I asked my uncle, what is the name of this institute? He said the name of the institute is Name of the institute. Wait. I'll apply those techniques to recollect the name of the institute. Help me recollect the name of a flower. And I was telling him all the names: rose, jasmine, lily, marigold. He said, no, the flower which is in water. I said, lotus. No, in Indian language. I said, kaval. Ha, Kamla. He called my aunt. Kamla, what is the name of the institute where I went? So he forgot the most important part of his life, which is the name of his wife. So often we too forget most important things in our life. Most basic needs without which we will not be able to survive on this planet. Can you name a few? Without which we can't survive on this planet. Air, water, food. Without fire also maybe we can survive for a few days. Air, water, food. One more thing. Without sunlight maybe few months you can live. There is one more thing without which you can't live beyond 10 days. Sleep. True. So even without food you can live for 40 days or 30 days. Without sleep you will not be able to survive beyond 10 days. These are the basic things. Let us see if we are taking these things in a right way. Without air we can't even survive for 5 minutes, right? 2 minutes. How much air do we need? How much air is essential to stay healthy? Quantity in volume, liters. Don't tell that we don't know. During Corona, everyone was measuring. Many of them were having oxygen cylinders or oxygen concentrators. We were giving this oxygen to our loved ones, so many liters per minute, and then checking the oxygen concentration. This much oxygen is maintaining 95% oxygen concentration. So how much air is needed? Unfortunately, no one teaches us this in education system. No one teaches us the right way how to breathe so that we can utilize our lung capacity to the maximum. When we inhale once, we will be able to inhale 2.5 liters of air. 2.5 liters of air. Our lungs can store 6 liters of air. They can become double their size. But unfortunately, on an average, human being is taking less than half liter of air. Whereas the lung capacity is 2.5 liters of air. Means we are utilizing less than 20% of our lung capacity. If Jio or Airtel gives you 2.5 GB per day, will you utilize only 20% and leave the remaining to Airtel or Jio? No, you'll maximum try to utilize maximum data, right? Then why are we not utilizing our lung capacity? Because no one told us how to utilize the lung capacity in the right way. Let us see how it is. We need to understand about the intake. We take food, we take water, we take air, we take sunlight. We will also cover sleep. There are few things to understand because these are the basic needs. We need to understand what is a good quality food. It should be nutritious and it should be digestible. If you have lot of nutrients in the food but your body is unable to digest the food, what is the use? And after digestion, remaining part is not coming out of your body. It is not having enough fiber or other ingredients which will easily bring the waste out of the body. Then toxins get accumulated if it is not excreted properly. If the food is not compatible to your own body constitution, what is the use even if it is the best food? So we need to understand all these things. How much quantity of food we need to take? Just like air, we need to understand how much is apt for my own body. How to prepare, sanskar is preparation of food, how to prepare the food and how to consume the food. Similarly, water, air and sunlight. We need to understand the principles behind these things. So food, we need to choose most of the fruit, grains, vegetables, pulses, fruits which are growing locally in and around our place. And if we have a balanced diet comprising of all different grains and all different vegetables and all different fruits which are growing in and around our area, then you will be able to get maximum nourishment out of the food. But if the food is grown using these chemical fertilizers and pesticides, it is causing so many diseases. So we need to have a connect with the producers. So many producers who are doing natural farming without any chemical fertilizers, they are looking for consumers who will purchase their produce. And we are also looking for those producers. There should be a connect between the producers and consumers so that they will be happy, we will be happy, and the next generation will be happy. So lots and lots of nutrients are there in each and every variety of vegetable, legume, plant, pulse, grain, all these things. And we need spices to tap the nutrition. Spices are not for taste. They will help our body absorb these nutrients and produce energy from them. Spices are like medicines. But if you judiciously use them, you will be healthy. If you are overusing them, you will be unhealthy. There is a common misconception that nowadays milk is bad, milk is avoidable. Milk, many people say that there are no enzymes to digest milk in your body. But this is not true. Nowadays many people are telling whatever they want online. We have a rich culture of utilizing milk in India. And in Ayurveda we have some special therapies where we give only milk as food for 48 days for people with serious health troubles like kidney failure, avascular necrosis, serious degenerative diseases. We don't give any other food, only milk and medicines. And we see miracles happening. The femur bone which gets completely necrotic matlab pura, it becomes gangrene like. It gets regenerated, circulation gets re-established when the patient drinks only milk for 48 days. He becomes much more active and stronger. But all we have to do is choose the right milk. The milk, A1 milk, which is from cows and buffaloes which were given so many hormonal injections and feed, harmful and dangerous feed to produce more and more milk, such milk is bad. If you have a connect with the producer, the one who is having pure Indian cows and buffaloes with healthy diet, that milk is like amrita. It is our duty to put some effort to identify those people who are growing cows and buffaloes in a healthy way and get that milk, and that milk is very essential for your bones, for your brain, for your joints, for your cartilage, for entire body. Milk and milk products are very important. And we have to take food which is as close to nature as possible. Over processed food is the root cause for maximum diseases. Removing the fiber, polished rice, almost the wheat powder which you are getting right now, it is like more like maida, no fiber at all. And adding so many chemicals to produce, like previously the oil used to be extracted with simple extractors where the oil's nutrients were preserved. Nowadays the oil which is being sold in the market, it undergoes so many chemical changes. Just to extract the oil, they heat it at extreme temperature and add so many chemicals to extract the oil, and the oil is so black and with so much bad odor after extraction. To make the oil look golden yellow color, they add so many other chemicals including some bleaches. And to remove the bad odor from the extracted oil, they add more chemicals. So lot of processing is happening to get the oil which you are using at your home. Nowadays so many people are extracting these wooden extractors are there. Cold pressed oils are being seen in the market. In our place in Andhra Pradesh, almost in every street there is a new cold pressing machine. And oil is available. It is a bit expensive, but it definitely healthy. Nothing is added, no chemical. So processed food, which is coming out of a packaged tin or can or cover. Remember, if you are tearing a package cover and eating from it, you are tearing your own intestines. They are so harmful. They are adding so many preservatives and chemicals. Nowadays even rotis are available ready-made. Just you have to heat them and eat them, right? You just do an experiment. Take those rotis which are available ready-made, put them outside for 1 day, 2 days, 3 days. They will not get spoiled. You make rotis at home, what happens? They get spoiled, right? Why they are not getting spoiled? They have enough chemicals so that even the microbes, the microorganisms are afraid of eating those rotis. That is the reason why they are not getting spoiled. They are not eating, we are eating. Just imagine how much damage this preserved and over processed food is causing to our health, right? So it is always better to eat wholesome food which is natural, not processed, as close to nature as possible. And genetically modified food, you might be knowing, lots and lots of disasters happened when people consume genetically modified food. That is the reason why many countries have banned these genetically modified crops, but still we need to be vigilant what type of hybrid seeds. Nowadays many farmers are getting seeds from the seed banks, natural previous old way. They are having seed banks with raw, what we call traditional seeds. Such food is like amrita for everyone. And flavor enhancing agents. There are some special chemicals. Previously we used to call them tasting salts. 1 or 2 types of salts were there. Nowadays there are so many flavor enhancing agents. And these flavor enhancing agents will make the food so tasty. When you put the food in your mouth, you feel ecstasy, foodgasm. And you feel like ordering the same food again and again. And in comparison, the food cooked at home feels like grass, ghas poos. So that food which will overstimulate your taste buds is containing so many chemicals which can cause even cancer, so many diseases. Some of these tasting salts, artificial flavor enhancers were banned in so many countries, not in India. They cause so many diseases according to scientists. So it's always better not to use any food items with flavor enhancing agents. So what is good food? Freshly cooked food, moderately cooked food, fiber rich food, food with all kinds of grains and millets and pulses and vegetables and fruits and dry fruits and dairy products, because we are what we eat. We are what we eat, and we eat what we are. If we eat good food, we become healthier, and we eat what we are. If you are in a bad mood, you choose bad food. If you are in a great mood, you choose great food. It is always important to maintain that higher mental state where you choose the right food, and when you choose the right food, the higher mental state is maintained. It's vice versa. So what is bad food? Processed food, preserved food, overheated food, over-fried food, all the nutrients are gone, deep fries. Reheated food, too spicy, too oily, less fiber, eating only one type of cereal, foods with pesticides and chemical fertilizers, flavor enhancers, all these things are bad. And compatibility. See, when you mix 2 kinds of food items, they can become dangerously incompatible with each other and cause diseases. For example, if you mix fruits and milk, they are incompatible, they become poison together. All the milk shakes with fruits and milk, scientifically proven that they are very harmful for health. Honey and hot water. Many people think that mixing honey with hot water and nimbu is good for health. No, very bad for health. Nowadays in green tea, they are mixing 2 spoons of honey, hot green tea with honey. Very bad for health, scientifically proven. We will give you all the information. Our book written by us, Holistic Human Health, it is available in the website of AICT. You will get all the scientific references for whatever I am speaking, because this course is a part of engineering colleges. Okay, so whatever I am speaking here is backed by scientific research. Cooked food and uncooked food, like salads and cooked food together, unhealthy for body, because body doesn't understand how to digest two different items. To digest cooked food, a set of chemical digestive juices are required, and to digest uncooked food, a different set of chemical juices are required. When you eat them together, body will confuse. It will digest some, it will not digest some, and they will turn into toxins. Never eat cooked food and uncooked food together, fruits and food together. No. Cold food and hot food, extreme temperatures, like you take hot biryani with chilled coke or anything like that combination, bad for health. There are around 19 different types of incompatible combinations, in which there are around 1000 plus examples which are bad combinations. We will discuss all these things in the regular workshop. And how much food you need to take depends upon your digestive power. Some people have very strong digestion, they can eat a lot of food. Some people do a lot of physical activity, they can consume more food. Some people sit just before the system and don't do any physical activity and eat a lot of food, which will cause so many diseases. Type of food, depending upon the type of food, if the food is very heavy, you need to take less. Food is very light to digest, you can eat more. And also time of consumption. Afternoon time, between 11 to 1 is the best time to consume the heaviest meal, because your body will be able to digest whatever you eat in that time. Morning and night, you need to have very, very light food, because the digestive system is weakest in the morning and night. Season, in hot seasons, less solid food and more liquid food. In cold seasons, you can eat lots and lots of food, no problem, body will easily digest. And to prepare your food, you need to utilize the right vessels, because when you cook in aluminium vessels, there is an International Agency for Research in Cancer, which is a sister concern of World Health Organization, which says, there is a list in their website, there is a list which shows the things which will definitely cause cancer, and aluminium is on the top of the list. When you cook food in aluminium vessels, aluminium enters the food, enters your body, enters your cell, enters your DNA, and changes the DNA and changes the normal cell into cancer cell. It is proven beyond doubt. If you pack food in aluminium foils, plastic covers, plastic containers, cook food and put it in plastic tiffin carriers, all these things will cause so many diseases. So please don't use plastic. And non-stick cookware already banned in so many countries. The Teflon coated non-stick cookware banned in so many countries, being used in India still, even till now. Use iron vessels, brass vessels, earthen vessels, or good quality stainless steel. They are good. Don't use aluminum foils, plastic tiffin boxes, and don't use refrigerators. The bigger the refrigerator in your house, the bigger the disease in your body. That is a joke among doctors. During summer, when refrigerators are sold more than the manufacturers, doctors are very happy, because they get more money when people use more refrigerators. So when you are eating, eat with a calm and pleasant mind. When you are disturbed, when you are angry, when you are tense, when you are stressed out, don't eat food, because food becomes poison in that mental state. Take deep breaths, bring down your mind, calm down your mind, and then have food. Chew it properly. Don't look at mobile phones or TV or tab or whatever it is. Don't speak, don't laugh. Eat with complete focus on food, as if you are doing puja to Annapurna Devi. So if you can sit in the Vajrasana after eating food. So I have already consumed my time. I'll just skip to the slides. Water, if you store in plastic, there is a harmful chemical, apart from microplastics and nanoplastic particles, which are very unhealthy and cause so many diseases. There is another chemical called BPA, bisphenol A, which will cause all these dangerous diseases. Just by storing water in plastic or food in plastic, you are exposed to a very harmful chemical called BPA. Please don't store water in plastics. Don't store any food in plastic. So how your body will tell you whether you are not taking enough water, or how it will tell whether you are taking excess water. Your intake should depend upon your physical body constitution. If you are a hot body and perspire a lot, you need to take a lot of water. If you are doing a lot of physical activity, you need to take a lot of water. If your body is a cold body, if you drink 4 liters of water, it will damage your kidneys. According to the season, the water consumption changes. There is a detailed discussion about this in the regular workshop. Hot water is like amrita. It will increase your digestive strength. It will slow down your aging process. It will elevate the mood. It will remove the toxins. Drinking hot water is like amrita. Storing water in copper vessels is wonderful. It will reduce anemia. It will reduce the risk of cancer, reduce hypertension, reduce skin diseases. So many benefits of drinking water stored in copper vessels. You can add several spices to correct, and according to the season you can add different spices to suit to correct some disturbances arising due to the different seasons. So the question I've asked you, see, nowadays we don't get trained how to breathe properly. When you breathe in, your tummy and chest should expand so that there is space for lungs to become double their size. Why we have to take more air? More oxygen will help your brain act more actively. Brain, which is almost 3% of my entire body, like my fist, very small brain I have. But 20% of oxygen will be utilized by the brain itself. If you are not if you are not utilizing your lung capacity in a proper way, you are not helping your body stay healthy at all. So it's very important for you to start practicing diaphragmatic breathing. Push your diaphragm, expand your tummy, expand your chest, and take more and more air. Consciously you have to do this. Many people, while they are breathing in, they tuck their tummy inside, which is a wrong way of breathing air, which is wrong. You can test yourself what you are doing. You have to do it voluntarily. You can use you have to breathe through the nose, breathe with the diaphragm, breathe in a relaxed way. You should not, make all the respiratory muscles very tense while you are breathing. Breathe rhythmatically, not very fast, not very slow, and breathe silently. We will go in depth when we conduct a workshop, regular workshop. So you can make some breath check triggers. You can make small stickers. Write, observe your breath and paste it different places in your house, on your bathroom, your washing machine door, your fridge door, your desk, your car, your bike. And whenever you look at it, stop everything, observe your breath, take deep breaths, and then go about everything else. So correcting the breath pattern will correct your mental state, which is very, very important. So sunlight is very important for us because it actually increases our immunity, it reduces cancer, it increases hemoglobin, it reduces hypertension. So many benefits are there. At least 15 minutes if you are exposed to sunlight every day, that will help you in so many ways. So I will just skip. One more important thing is about tuning your body to the entire universe. It is called circadian rhythm. If you are doing things, if you are planning your routine according to the circadian rhythm, you will always stay healthy. If your circadian rhythm is not in tune with the earth cycle, solar cycle, lunar cycle, then you will get so many diseases due to circadian rhythm disturbances. We will teach you how to one important thing I would like to tell you is the moment you get up, you brush your teeth, and the paste contains all these chemicals which cause so many hormonal disruptions and cancer and so many other diseases like aspartame, carrageenan, diethanolamine, FD&C, blue 1 and 2, fluoride, propylene glycol, sodium lauryl sulfate, sorbitol, triclosan, dicalcium phosphate, lead, nickel. Connecticut University, they have done research and they told us that children who swallow paste, they have developmental anomalies, both physically and mentally. So many diseases just by putting chemical paste in your mouth. No wonder dentists are more after the introduction of paste. In Indian tradition, we use so many herbs to clean our teeth. Nowadays, so many herbal tooth powders without any chemicals are available. And don't use plastic toothbrush which again contain BPA, which I have told you earlier. You can use the bamboo toothbrush with charcoal bristles so that you will not put the chemicals inside the mouth the moment you get up. You can use metal tongue cleaners instead of plastic tongue cleaners so that the plastic will not enter your body. You can do oil pulling to strengthen your gums, teeth, and stop decay, dental decay. So there are so many things which we practice to clean each and every sense organ and each and every cell of the body. We will teach all these things, this cleansing, strengthening your eyes, strengthening your ears. And one more important thing I would like to tell you is there is a wonderful part in your body called pineal gland which secretes melatonin, a hormone which induces sleep and then regenerates each and every cell of the body during the night time between 10 to 2. This hormone gets secreted at secretion happens at 8 o'clock and peaks at 10 to 2. If you are switching on your light, then this artificial light is reducing the production of melatonin by 50%. Then you get so many diseases. Doctors will prescribe melatonin capsules and syrups. You can produce this melatonin free of cost just by switching off lights before 9:30 and sleep by 10. That will solve most of the problems. So I will skip all these things. I would like to introduce the workshop which we conduct at our hospital. It is called Holistic Human Health Ayurveda and Yoga Sikshana Saptaham, where we conduct classes about the principles, health principles, and we conduct yoga. And then we do all these cleansing therapies, daily cleansing techniques mentioned in Ayurveda. Nose cleansing, ear cleansing, eye cleaning, or oil pulling, applying oil, and so many practical sessions which will help us stay healthy without the use of doctors. Preparing tooth powder, preparing herbal bath powder, preparing shampoos, all those things we will teach. And we will also teach so many techniques like Jalaneti, Sutraneti, and Sankha Prakshalana, a very powerful detoxification therapy for each and every cell will be cleansed. This is a very unique, age-old yogic cleansing technique for all the participants. And sattvic food. So, see, the idea behind this workshop is to give you systems which will enable you reach your goals. Because even if your goals are great, if your system is bad, you will not be able to reach the goals. So this entire workshop is about teaching you principles and letting you design your own healthy lifestyle. So there are so many activities like cleaning the 5 sense organs, strengthening the body, strengthening your mind, nourishing your body, ergonomics, strengthening your relationship with your family members, proper rest. So we prepare a health tracker. Everyone prepares their own health tracker with their own hands. They prepare all the things which they want to do on a day-to-day basis, and they use this tracker like this. Because if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. So these are the actual activities which we include. Not all the activities at a time, maybe 10 to 20 activities to start with. Right from waking up early in the morning before sunrise till night, there are so many activities. Oil pulling, oil massage, ear drops, nasal drops, physical labor, exercise, playing with kids and family members, exposing body to sunlight for 15 minutes, Surya Namaskar, Yoga Asanas, Pranayama, Dhyana, herbal powder massage, mathing, spiritual practices, observing your body, hunger, thirst, light breakfast with full focus, Vajrasana after breakfast, work with full focus, eye care, spinal care, observing your body and mind before food. If your mind is disturbed, deep breathing before food, lunch before 1 p.m., relaxing after lunch, work with focus, evening herbal tea and fruits, activity with family members, spending time with family and entertainment, and writing a journal, planning for the next day, brushing teeth at night, applying oil to the feet and head, switching off lights by 9:30 p.m., story time for kids and sharing experiences with spouse, observing our body, sleeping before 10 p.m. Like this, our participants, after going back, they prepare health trackers like this, and they use these health trackers. If they are able to do those things, they'll tick. If they are unable to do that, they'll put into, and then they send these trackers every 15 days to us. We discuss in our WhatsApp groups about the hurdles they face while practicing these health trackers. And we have got wonderful feedback. During these 7 days of this free health workshop, we will not do any treatments. We just teach them how to stay healthy. But many people, they give feedback that from many years they have knee joint pain, they are gone. They have burning sensation in the soul, they are gone. They have problem with hearing, that is gone. Their white hair is becoming black. Their teeth are becoming less sensitive, more stronger, no bleeding from the gums. their obesity is coming down, diabetes is coming down. Many people, the common thing which everyone gives feedback is their diabetes levels are coming down without any treatment, without any medicines, just by practicing these things. So this is the recent batch, this month's batch, March, and we have every month we conduct this 7 days workshop free of cost. We don't charge any money for food or accommodation or for the classes and practicals. Everything is free of cost at our hospital. Every month we take around 60 people for this workshop. Next month in April month, we have an English workshop from April 13th to 19th. Any people who are interested, we will send you the link. You can register and attend this workshop, or you can also watch this entire workshop live on our channel, YouTube channel. We will give you all the details. So you can contact me using this email ID, or you can contact me through my sister, Dr. Sushila Murthy. So if you have any questions, I'll take few questions. You need any mic to ask the question? We can pass on the mic. Uddharet atmanatmanam natmanam avasadayet atmaiva atmano bandhuho atmaiva ripuratmanaha. One has to improve continuously, gradually himself, because atmaiva atmano bandhu, you are your best relative and sometimes you can become your foe. So it is your responsibility to strive hard. See, the entire workshop, the aim behind conducting this workshop is like, you have to stay healthy always without outsourcing your health to doctors. We tell our participants, you should never come to me for consultation after attending this workshop. You will never need a doctor if you put these principles into practice. Because aharaha paryaveksheta narascharitamatmanaha kimnime pashubistulyaha kimnime satpurushairiti. Each and every moment we need to examine ourselves, observe ourselves. How am I living? Am I living like a normal human being or an animal who is eating, living and just dying? Or am I thriving hard to tap the hidden human potential, to reach my ultimate goal, to serve the purpose of life, to serve the entire humanity? What better I can do every day? What I can do to grow and become a better person? For that, this health tracker which we use is a wonderful tool to track our health, to track all the activities and track the improvement. So we will give you more details about this health tracker and the videos, links to the sessions, and also the link to the live session which is going to happen from April 13th to 19th next month. If you have any WhatsApp groups, we'll share in those groups. If you have any question, you can take a mic and ask any question. Thank you so much.